Hello everyone, this is my challenge. I need to speak in English, and today is day 24, and I have this book, The Adventures of Pinocchio. And I don't like reading books. This is reading for my English level, maybe for some love, maybe for me. It's for elementary, but my level may be pre-intermediate, maybe it's not true. And this book is not so hard for me, but I don't like reading books. I read it for you. Master Antonio finds a piece of wood. All fairy tales begin with the words "Once upon a time there was." The story also begins with the words "Once upon a time there was a kind." My little readers will say, "Kind king, a king." My little readers will say, "No, children, not a king. Once upon a time there was a piece of wood." I cannot say where the old man found this piece of wood, but it was in his room when our story began. The old man's name was Master Antonio. Master Antonio wanted to make a new leg for his table. He took his axe and began to cut the piece of wood with the axe. Suddenly, he heard a very small voice. "Don't hit me so hard." Master Antonio looked around the room. There was nobody there. He looked under the table. Nobody. He looked under the bed. Nobody. He opened the door of his room and looked into the street. There was nobody in the street. Again he took the axe and began to work with it. "Oh, oh, don't hit me! Stop hitting me!" cried the same voice. Master Antonio opened his mouth. He did not know what to do or what to say. Agree or disagree? It's a question for me how I understand this story. All fairy tales begin with the words "Once upon a time there was a piece of wood." No. Once upon a time there was a king, not a piece of wood. Master Antonio wanted to make a new leg for his chair. Chair? Maybe table? Yes, his table. Master Antonio looked. I remember. I don't remember what I reading because I don't like reading books, and when I reading the story, I don't remember what about I reading. It's so hard for me. My brother very love reading books, and he knows all answers for the question. He reading so quickly and remember for all. He reading about 500 or 600 words in the minutes, but he want to reading like speed reader. The story. A little readers. He's a speed readers. He want to reading about 1,000 or £1 5,000 words in the minutes. The third question. Master Antonio took his eggs and began to cut a piece of wood. Yes. Yes. Suddenly he heard. It's another. Question number 4. When Master Antonio looked into the street, he saw nobody. Yes, he saw a street. No, he looked at the maybe street, maybe under table, under bag, and I reading around the room. Nobody. Don't hit me. No, around the room and under the table and looked under the bed. Nobody. Opened door his room and looked into the street. Yeah. Onto the street was. Yeah. I don't. In English, especially in English, I don't remember. Complete the sentences. Once upon a time, there was one piece of wood. I checked. There was a piece of wood just. Master Antonio wanted to make a leg for his table. Suddenly he heard a small voice. Don't hit me, please. Don't hit me, please. Master Antonio opened his mouth. Interesting. Oh, he didn't know what to do or what to say. It's the last sentences. I just forgot. Answer the questions. We will disagree. It's answer the questions. What did Master Antonio want to do? He wanted to make a leg for his table. What did Master Antonio hear suddenly? Master Antonio heard a small voice, and here, don't hit me, please, stop hitting me. What did he do when he heard the voice? He looked around and he opened his door and looked outside, don't save nobody, and looked under a table, under a bag. Why did Master Antonio open his mouth? Because he didn't know what to do or what to say. Yes, I remember last sentences. This is book I never read, but I read the story early, maybe 1 year ago. I opened this book maybe 5 years ago, but I don't read it all the time. But I have my English skills improve because I listen in English videos. I save as subtitles for understanding better, and the videos was so hard for my previous version of English knowledge, but I understand. When I speak in English, I make a very mistakes, but I speak easily, with mistakes, but easily. And this is my challenge. I need to speak in English, I need to read in English, I need to listen in English. So many different videos. I need to listen nature speakers. I need to listen not nature speakers, because I need to listen simple phrases, simple sentences, simple stories, simple YouTube movies, videos, YouTube videos. I need to improve my skills. Yeah. The second story, I don't will to read these books, maybe, but I need to do something for improve my skills of English. Yes, I don't know what me do with my English. It's just elementary. The next level, pre-intermediate, intermediate, upper intermediate, advanced, or beginner. I don't know what is this. It's AO. Elementary it's A1. Pre-intermediate it's A2. Intermediate B1. Upper intermediate B2. Advanced C1 and C2 it's a fluent English knowledge. I may be elementary. But I want to pre-intermediate. But I need to achieve intermediate or upper intermediate. But it's so hard. Thank you for listening. See you tomorrow.